Money in the Bank 2019 is right around the corner, so it's time to book it. I am your reigning, defending Book It champion. You think you know me. I am the Medieval Massacre. And I am, of course, joined by my lovely co-host. He's just a common man, working hard for the man. It's Craven Gaming.
I don't... Oh, okay. Okay.
And she's just a girl with her bad self. It's Lady Fortune.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Get on with your bad self. Also, Massacre, I would like to say that I know you damn well.
I mean, you do know me. You know things about me that would leave me looking almost like Pro Jared. And we're moving on.
Oh, God. Go and bite the dust.
That's my shot for today. But guys, we got Money in the Bank. This is obviously a pay-per-view that always leaves a question mark of when will they cash in. You know,
will they succeed?
Pretty much every pay-per-view from here on out is going to be like, do they cash in the belt? You know, do they cash in on Raw? Do they cash in on SmackDown? Do they cash in on fucking NXT if the champion just happens to make an appearance?
That would be interesting to actually do that.
It would be actually really cool.
Like Carmella gets it and just does be like, nah, we're gonna go back to NXT.
No, like Carmella gets it, but then, like, Becky Lynch goes to NXT, and she's like, you know, I just wanted to come back to where it all began so I could say, like, I could, you know, scout out the new women that might be coming to the roster, and they just all beat the shit out of her, and then Carmella cashes in on NXT.
Oh, no, I was saying, like, she just goes for the NXT Women's Championship.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Oh!
That would be interesting.
That's what I mean, like, she just says, fuck it, I'll go back to NXT, like, let's go. I know I can run House of there.
I mean, she probably could.
A lot of these women here could probably run House back in NXT.
Yes. I'll give you that one. But we're going to start off... okay, I'm just going to make a mention of this super quick. Obviously, this is not a main 4 pay-per-view, so pre-show does not count.
Nope.
But Daniel Bryan and the Usos are on the pre-show?
Yep.
The former tag team champions and guy who at WrestleMania was the fucking WWE champion.
Yep.
He's now on the pre-show.
I mean, okay. Looking at it now, so, like, on the main card, there's 2 matches that aren't for anything significant. One's a feud, the other one's a half-assed feud. But the one in the half-assed feud has Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
So, they're not going to put Reigns on the fucking pre-show.
And they're not going to put a McMahon on the pre-show.
No. Let alone a steel cage match. I mean, I guess you're right, but, like...
Okay, like, out of any of these, Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio can fuck off to the pre-show.
Yes.
100%.
Or you could put the Cruiserweights on the pre-show.
No, let them have some... I would say yes because of Arya Daivari, but aside from that, like, let them have the main show for once, see what happens.
Yes! That's where we're gonna start off, folks, because they are gonna hit the main fucking card! It is the premier athlete, Tony Nese, defending his championship for the first time against Arya Daivari. Who do you guys got, and why?
Tony Nese, because what has Arya Daivari really done? Like, I swear he fucked off for a while, either probably because he was hurt, and, like, I don't follow 205 Live enough to care.
Yeah.
To be blunt. Like, what I would love to see is Jack Gallagher.
I would love to see that as well.
Yeah.
Because, spoiler alert, he's the current up, down, down champion. So, like, let him come down. Well, the full thing, you know. But, like, let him come down with that belt, too. and make it like just awesome, you know?
Actually, I would love if like he came down with the belt and started acting like it was the best belt on 205 Live.
He fucking loves the belt, honestly. He's so happy to have it.
But like that pisses off Tony Nese.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's how he goads Tony Nese into a match. It's like, well, I'm the up down champion. You know, I get so many hits on YouTube.
WWE loves me, like that.
And he's like, I am the actual cruiserweight fucking champion. And he's like,
is Tony? Hold on, but okay, that would work if Tony Nese is heel. So is he heel?
I don't think so.
Because I'm like,
why would Gallagher flaunting that be as a face work? I don't think Gallagher flaunting that as a heel would actually work. And Nese would be
disrespecting the division.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That would make sense. Never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just like Gallagher enough.
But I think that Gallagher works better as a heel.
Technically, he is a heel up, down champion. So.
Yeah. Craven has
so
Tony
good
Nese.
Yep.
Fortune.
Nese.
Yeah. After the WrestleMania win, you're not going to have him lose it in the first fucking defense.
Nese, we say more. Hey. So next up, according to this, is Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship. Who do we got and why?
Oh god,
That's the accurate answer. It's just, oh god.
This is so stupid because we've got Dominic back in this.
Yeah. And the thing is, Cesaro? Cesaro was having that whole stint with them too, saying like, "I'll prove that Dominic's not your father." It's like, not this again.
Yeah, like this. This is so fucking stupid. It was stupid when he did it with Eddie.
Yeah.
But at least Eddie made it work more than they did here.
I think this is going to continue, unfortunately, to later on when we start having a Dominic on a pole match.
Or Dominic versus Joe.
Or Dominic versus Joe. Or Dominic turns on Mysterio.
And goes with Cesaro.
Or goes with Joe.
Or goes with Joe.
Well, Joe apparently likes to do the whole family, fucking with your family thing. Remember back with AJ?
Yeah.
So, well, I can't say because I introduced this match.
Yeah, that's true. I am going to actually go with Samoan Joseph.
Joseph, eh?
Is he actually Joseph? Well, he's a Joel. He's not a Joseph. His fucking first name, good luck.
What the fuck?
I'm not going to pronounce the first name.
Nufalau?
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's okay. It's either one of those languages where you pronounce both U's, or it's not.
Right, or you just pronounce three letters of that all.
Yeah, it's like
how many silent letters?
Nufao.
Yeah, it's like Nufao or some. Anyways, what about you, Fortune?
I will have to say Joe, hopefully, because if they give it to Mysterio, not really much people to have Mysterio fight, other than Baron Corbin. Yeah, Joe's taking this.
So, part of me is thinking that Cesaro's going to interfere because of the whole Dominic thing.
And you think that Dominic's going to follow Cesaro?
No, Cesaro's going to cost the match for Rey, causing Rey to win by DQ, but Samoa to retain.
Ah.
But, do I really want to make that much of a stretch?
Remember the last time he kept on making stretches?
Yeah.
Yes,
I won
and
the
I
belt.
called every single one of them. But this is in the main 4. So if I vote with you guys, it really doesn't matter. So Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Nufalau.
Samoan. No. Go ahead.
Okay, am I gonna... I'll do number 7 instead of number 8.
Yeah, sure.
So, our first non-title yet rivalry match is The Miz versus Shane McMahon in a steel cage.
This one is almost the most easy one to call for me. Steel cage matches happen for 2 reasons. One, so that, quote-unquote, no one can get in between you and your opponent. You're trapped in here with me, and I'm going to cause you pain. And number 2, that never fucking happens. There's nothing stopping Daniel Bryan or Rowan from climbing the cage and going in, or just bouncing the referee on the fucking head and walking in through the door. So, to me, this is an easy Shane McMahon cowardly heel win.
Craven.
I'm gonna bite this and say that the Miz is going to win. Kind of like the against all odds. Like even if Daniel Bryan came in and Rowan came in, you know, like the Miz is gonna like just somehow still either kick out of all this or get it, etc., and still somehow fucking win. And plus, you know, Shane won at Mania. I think the Miz. This is going to give it to the Miz.
This is exactly why, actually, I think it's going to go to Shane. Because we're going to expect 50-50 booking. And I think that Shane is just going to fucking... He's just going to humiliate Miz, like, over and over and over again.
Oh yeah? But Captain Potato will come to the rescue and knock Shane out.
George Mizanin is going to run into the cage and just start digging Shane McMahon's head off the cage.
It can happen.
It can.
It can. It might.
Like he goes through the door and the ref's just like, nah, I gotta see this.
Alright, Fortune, I got the money. Craven has made it awesome. What are you going to do?
The question... No, I have stuck in this situation of heart versus head.
Yeah, you are.
Yep, because you know where my heart is and you know where my head would be.
Oh, I know where your head would be.
We're going down. And we're sucking Miz off.
Really? Oy. Basically, my head's thinking that the best in the world might be taking this. Thank you very much, Craven.
I didn't say anything.
The best in the world! Shane is awesome.
He's basically taking over his father's, on-screen character role pretty well, if you think about it.
Yeah?
Like father, like son.
Yep. Whereas, yes, this could also be 50-50 booking, and this is Mrs. Revenge for his father, who got injured. And then this could be the end of, this could be the end of the rivalry, and Shane can move on to Roman Reigns. I
will say the Miz is also pretty hot right now. Like even after Mania with the shake-up, Miz came in and beat the fuck out of Shane.
Wild card rule.
I'll call it what that happened, and like Miz has been fucking taunting and teasing and in the head of Shane for weeks now. So,
and we all know what happens to people who look really good on the lead up to the match at the pay-per-view.
If you're talking John Cena always wins those.
I'm not. No. Okay. John Cena and Roman Reigns are exceptions, but typically, if you look really good in the lead up to the match, you lose.
Seth.
Seth only looked good in the lead up to the match because his opponent never showed up. Becky, okay.
Kofi.
No, Kofi, Kofi looked good, but also he got his shit handed to him.
Yeah, like, there's more.
So who to side with?
I love how I'm making this so much harder for her.
Yes.
Whoops.
Or this is more like who do I want to win? Because at this point, this is deciding who will get the extra point. Because we all know we're gonna be picking for the next few matches.
Probably.
Yeah.
I feel because I want this rivalry to end, and if if Miz wins, it will eventually end. If Shane wins, it might be able to continue, unless Shane stays on Roman Reigns. To be fair, last time there was not 50-50 booking. Miz won against Daniel Bryan twice.
I mean, go with what you want to happen, man. What's it gonna be?
Shane.
She's going with Shane.
I'm going to the
I wonder how many minutes of these predictions are also just sitting there going,
Let us know in the comment section down below.
We'll see what the women's matches, Craven.
Hey,
But we don't have women to deal with
easy.
just yet. We have to talk about the singles match for the WWE Championship. Kofi Kingston versus that dastardly heel Kevin Owens. Who do you got? Why?
Oh boy.
How are you feeling, Craven? Anything can happen in this match.
Anything can happen in any of these matches.
It's true.
So,
But this
right
is
off the
a title
bat,
match.
I noticed that it doesn't say that Xavier is with Kofi on the ringside.
Injured.
Right. I'm just stating observations.
Mm-hmm.
Kofi's been damn good at defending his championship almost every week, as if, the WWE really doesn't want him holding it.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens is building up a lot of heat.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably one of the only few matches left on the card that I'm actually kind of, coin flipped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that noise was.
Nothing.
I was talking from Fortune.
I said, humming. Humming.
And on my end, it sounded like you were one of the fucking seagulls from Finding Nemo. See, I'm also kind of I'm trying to think like you two, because I already got my one match where I'm different from you guys. So do I want to leave it just up to that match, or do I want to have more than one outing? Kevin Owens.
Ooh, you think this is the time?
With KO.
I like Kofi as champion, but Kevin Owens has like a lot of momentum right now. And fucking with each member of the New Day.
That is true.
No. And I'm gonna be honest, like as much as Kofi's so resilient, Kevin Owens is just as resilient too.
What about you, Fortuna?
Now, before Monday, I had been thinking that Kofi might be winning this. But now, because of a certain change in a ladder match that we will talk about like when we get there, things have changed.
Really?
Yep. Because I could somehow see a possible cash-in in the future.
You see
Oh, that's
a
a company.
resurgence of an old feud
Yes.
where they fought each other for the last time. Didn't you believe that? You believe it in your heart of hearts?
Yeah, they also say that about Cena and Orton. Or Triple H and Orton. And see where that looks. Let's see where that's going right now.
Yeah.
You're right.
I feel like flipping, because and at the same time, Woods has been kind of doing this possible heel turn in the coming, and what could be better heel heat than turning on his New Day, like a friend that he's been posting.
Say it out loud for the world to hear.
Sorry, Kofi, but your time has passed, and it's the time of KO.
I think you're both insane. And honestly, I think Kevin Owens is a placeholder to fight for the belt right now. Sorry. Kevin Owens is great, but I just don't think that he's capturing the belt this time. So I'm going to go for Kofi Kingston.
Well,
See, I could also be thinking ahead right now.
That's a
Yes.
very valid point.
KO, to me, is going to be a transitional champion.
So you're also thinking towards like either a new babyface winning the belt or someone like your Money in the Bank prediction.
Basically, just like a babyface that the WWE actually wants to hold the belt.
like a Ali.
I wouldn't say Ali, but higher up.
Ricochet.
Thinking like
You know what?
Thinking like Vince.
We're not gonna ask you who your Money in the Bank pick is. We're gonna get to that later.
hmm
But
But
yeah,
right now though, we're going to talk about the women's Money in the Bank ladder match
wow,
featuring
really?
Natalia.
Whoa, we're playing
Dana
that
Brooke.
already?
Fuck you guys. Let's break the ice. Dana Brooke, Naomi Bailey, Mandy Rose, and Ramon Carmella and Nikki Cross.
Now here's the thing I have to take into account here.
Mm-hmm.
If the matches go in the order that they are on the wiki, from 11 to 1,
Mm-hmm.
both the women's and men's Money in the Bank ladder matches will take place before the Universal and Raw Women's Championship match.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is also keeping in mind that Becky Lynch will be having a second match after fighting the Queen Charlotte Flair.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So she will definitely be primed and ready for cash-in if they decide to do it same night.
Mm-hmm.
I'd recommend that they did not do that.
Considering you did that last year?
But perhaps have the Money in the Bank holder come out at the end of her match and just kind of hold it up going, I could, but I won't. Kind of like mind games.
So, clam jam.
What the fuck is a clam jam? That sounds like a euphemism.
You know what a cock block is?
Ah! Yes. So it
There
is
you
a
go.
euphemism. Oh, God. I'm gonna let Fortune go first on this one.
So keep in mind, we only get one prediction in this.
Can I choose one, eh?
Yeah.
Well, if you put it that way, I think it's pretty. You know what? Since I tend to follow along, and yet someone did get a lot of momentum on Monday. So, but at the same time, with her holding the suitcase, it makes things really interesting. I am calling for Nikki Cross because she needs this.
Wow. Okay.
Now you can either agree or disagree.
So, this is one of those matches where our picks can wildly differ.
Yeah.
We could have
Yep.
3 completely different picks, and it could come really down to that match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
Uh-oh.
I also think it's going to be Nikki Cross. Because, you have her late entry into the match.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've been doing more with her character as of recently, giving her kind of like backstage promos. She's obviously super over with the crowd. She's a wild card that could go fucking anywhere with this belt. You know, she could rip the belt away from Becky Lynch and still be a babyface, and it'll still be in character for her. And she did replace last year's Money in the Bank winner, the goddess Alexa Bliss.
But if you look at Monday, Alexa did hold the briefcase.
She did, but she needs to hold a spot in this match.
So, I mean, if you, because of that substitute, you know.
What do you have, Craven?
I'm just gonna go straight to the fucking chase. It's gonna be Ember Moon.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. I hope you're right. This is one of those. This is one of those moments where, like, I want to lose the point because I want them to finally fucking do something with Ember Moon.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Ember Moon. You guys said Nikki Cross needs this. No, Ember fucking Moon needs this.
Ember Moon needs a resurgence of, like, her character is good. They just need to fucking do something with it.
Yeah, like. Natalia, fuck right off. Natalia could literally retire, and I wouldn't really care. Dana
Honestly,
Brooke,
like, they'll
no.
probably have another title opportunity with Natalia later on, but just it ain't the time, girl. Just sit back.
Yeah, chill out. Dana Brooke, I like her, but no.
No.
Naomi, her time is coming on. Her character is dead. Bailey, your character is dead. Mandy, your character is okay, but you're eye candy at this point. Carmella, same as Mandy. Nikki Cross, you're just thrown in there.
I think that, like, Mandy as a heel holding the briefcase and getting the title through Dastardly means very much the same as Carmella. Is like, I could see it happening. I wouldn't be mad about it happening. I'd be like, okay, that's a really great way to put the title on Mandy and maybe set a feud between her and DeVille.
Right. Yeah, that something like that. Okay, fine. But
yeah,
like her,
like, if that's what
the
you
fact
guys
of
wanna
her
do with
winning,
it, then sure.
Yeah, the initial impact of her winning would make me just go, "Are you fucking serious?" But if they did that with her, okay.
Right.
What I want to see is Nikki to do some next level crazy shit in this match.
Yes, I think that this is Nikki Cross's outing as, like, holy crap, we need to look at this girl more often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because is she still a free agent right now?
No. She's on Raw.
She's a Raw?
She's on Raw. But because of the wildcard rule, she can appear on SmackDown if she wants to.
That's not. Let's just talk about the next matches.
You're not going to talk about the wildcard rule?
Fuck off.
Go for it, Fortune.
Okay, now let's see.
Apparently we're just allowed to pick whatever fucking matches we want now.
Hey, I was the one who started it, so I didn't think Craven would follow me in that.
See, I'm not a trendsetter.
But,
I'm a follower. I'm a sheep.
But since someone brought the women, why not get one of the women's championship matches out of the way? To which I think this will be the first one out of the two. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair for the women's SmackDown Women's Championship.
I'm surprised if this match happens before Lacey Evans. I am going to be shocked.
Actually, this is how it should happen. I honestly believe this is how it should happen because none of us believe Lacey Evans can beat Becky Lynch. I don't think anybody in the crowd. I don't think anybody in the crowd believes Lacey Evans can beat Becky Lynch. But after she's already gone through a grueling battle with Charlotte Flair, maybe,
and we know they're going to put on a clinic.
Maybe Lacey picks the bones?
Or it cash in, but hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Because I prefer the cash-ins to be surprising rather than expected.
Yes. I'm very much the same.
Pull a Rollins, don't pull a Cena.
Or
Braun.
Strowman.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna say Becky. Charlotte does not need this fucking belt. Y'all know how I feel about Charlotte. I made it fucking evident as hell in the WrestleMania review. Fuck off for a while, Charlotte. Go get knocked up.
Go get another titty lift.
Yeah, get another tit lift. Get a fucking baby in you so you can fuck off for 9 months.
Yeah, honestly, Becky. I think that Becky needs to, one-on-one kind of overcome Charlotte Flair for the belt.
And just shut Charlotte up.
Yeah. And then Charlotte can go on to, if she wants to feud with, Bayley or
anybody else.
Even if she wants to feud with, Mandy Rose for the title of Ultimate Blonde.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm okay with it.
I'm also just really tired of, triple threat matches when they're like, you didn't pin me. You're not better than me.
It's a really easy feud, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, God, how could we make it so Charlotte gets another title shot? I know. Make her say this.
Well, funnily enough, there's a match happening at NXT TakeOver that is doing this quite well. That's the NXT World Heavyweight Championship rematch between Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano, where they had their 2 out of 3 falls match, and Adam Cole got the first fall, and Gargano picked up the next 2. So Adam Cole's whole thing is, had this been a standard match, I got the first fall, I would have got you.
Yeah, see, that at least is clever, because I don't remember WWE main rosters ever doing that.
Right, I think that's actually quite clever, because that puts it in your mind,
point.
You know what, he's right.
Yeah, that is 100% valid. Sitting there saying, you didn't pin me. Sorry, that's a stipulation of the fucking match.
Right.
It is a 1 fall. You don't need to be pinned. Shove it.
Suck it. Yeah.
Stop being a whiny, pouty bitch. And don't go complain to Daddy, who recently went to the fucking hospital again.
Hey.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, but careful.
Man.
I was gonna say, We could be looking at a passed on Ric Flair very soon.
I'm not. Hey, I'm not wishing bad on Rick. I'm wishing bad on Charlotte.
So, with myself going Scottish twice in a row, and Craven returning to the Scottish Highlands.
I'm sorry. Are you calling Becky Scottish?
Oh shit! She is Irish, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's the Irish lass kicker. Shit, right.
You fucking dunce.
I fucked up, dude. Becky's gonna find my ass.
See, now if we talked about the men's match, and you said a certain member that was in there, I think that would have made sense. Because the member in that match is Scottish.
Dog, there were, it wasn't this year, but last year's Royal Rumble winners, both Japanese. This year's Money in the Bank winners, both Scottish. Wait for my predictions.
Oh dear.
Anyways, Fortune.
Basically, yeah, you guys both know I am for the men. There's no way the Queen's taking this.
Becky.
Becky on the board.
Is that Becky with the good belt?
Both belts are good belts, let's be honest.
But folks, ladies and gentlemen, Elias. And Roman Reigns.
I was gonna say, if I was quick on that, I would start playing Roman Reigns' entrance music.
Dog, are you kidding me? If I had a fucking guitar, I wish I had a guitar just so I could have strummed something.
Reigns.
Yeah.
Wait,
was I not supposed to predict? Shit.
No.
So
it's Reigns.
So we're playing the trap card. No Shane McMahon run in to mess up Reigns.
No, I'm saying it's been proven that Reigns can overcome fucking anything that gets thrown at him. He's done it for the last 3 weeks.
That is true.
Reigns is the new Cena.
Is it Lol Reigns wins?
Lol Reigns.
Low Reigns wins. Boy, we're kind of not fighting on, we're pretty much the same on a lot of these matches here.
The only ones that we have differed on is Shane Miz, Kofi KO, and
the
ladder match.
Yeah.
The women's
I will also say, Fortune, your English today is impeccable.
It could also be my internet.
No, you are stuttering, you're redoing your words as much as I am.
Hey, look,
Oh,
man,
I'm
we're
trying
not a
to
professional podcast.
And I'm also trying to hold back from ranting about a few of these things, so.
Okay, so it's my turn, and looks like I get to do both of these. Next up is the Money in the Bank men's match. Sami Zayn, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Ali, Finn Balor, Andrade, and Randy Orton. Unlike the women's match, all these men I can see in this match.
Yes. All of these men I can see winning this.
Yeah.
The only thing that I say is that Randy doesn't need it.
Yeah, I will say right now that my pick is not Orton or Andrade.
That is interesting. Why not Andrade?
As much as he's a good wrestler, he's okay on the mid card right now.
Randy Orton, I could see winning this match because he's good enough,
But
I wouldn't be satisfied with him winning.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else on this match, I would be like, okay, you could do something with this.
Well, see, Corbin's won it once, so you can always give an edge to him. He knows what this match is like. He knows what it takes to win.
And, of course, there's that part of him that's like, I fucked up my cash in the first time.
Yeah, I'm not going to let this
I'm gonna
fuck up
get it
again.
right this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I'm not making my prediction yet. I'm just,
You're the one who picked this match in order.
somebody like Ricochet. I introduced this match. I'm not making my prediction. I'm just giving points.
Play the bagpipes. I do believe we will have two Scottish... They are Scottish this time, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
We will have two Scottish Money in the Bank briefcase holders by the end of this night. When Drew McIntyre Claymore kicks someone off of the ladder and climbs it to gain the briefcase.
Oh god, like he climbs one ladder, somebody else is on the fucking top of the next one, and he just
And
fucking...
somehow Claymore cooks him.
And just fucking... Yikes!
Yeah?
Also, how epic is fucking Drew McIntyre's real name? Andrew McLean Galloway the Fourth.
Yeah?
Like, this man.
I actually would have probably preferred it if he would have come back as Drew Galloway.
He was Drew Galloway in TNA.
Yeah.
Slash Impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Fortune?
I can see two possible winners here.
Well,
Although-
too bad you only get one.
Yeah, I know.
But take us through your thoughts.
Yeah?
Like, I'm going to hedge my bets and not pick Drew McIntyre, but if he happens to win, good for him. I would be happy with that. Ricochet? I think he's just here to jump off a ladder, same with Ali.
Yeah, I think it's too early for Ricochet right now.
Mm-hmm.
Balor, he's right now the IC champion. I highly doubt they're gonna do another two belt person kind of thing.
Balor 2 belts?
Yeah.
I mean, he's Irish. It'd be great. Becky 2 belts. Balor 2 belts. Eh?
Yeah?
So let's see. Ali basically, yeah, same as Ricochet. Probably he's lost his momentum since getting injured. Sadly, he can't. It's going to be a hard road for him to recover it.
So right now you have Orton, Corbin, and Zayn.
Yep. Randy Orton's a previous Money in the Bank ladder match winner. He had a successful cash-in.
Randy Orton is just there to do really cool RKO scenes.
But then the funny thing is, if they decide to put out Orton, he could always renege his feud with Kofi Kingston from a while ago. That pretty much sunk Kingston's career until now. So that's always a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Baron Corbin, yep, he had the unsuccessful cash-in. He needs redemption. He has the heel heat right now. Last but not least, we have the returned Sami Zayn, to which, for the past few weeks, he's been talking like someone big is writing his lines. Considering
He's also
his-
kind of full of himself because he's done a lot of charity work in the past 8 months.
That too.
Like, if you follow him on Twitter, a lot of charity work.
Yeah?
Like, kudos to him for all that, but my god, you're not full of yourself now.
But then, at the same time, Cena does a lot of charity work. Reigns
Yeah.
does a lot of charity
But
work.
they don't run their mouth about it. They don't think they're hot shit because of it.
Fair. Basically, there are so many possibilities, but I think I'm gonna go with the Canadian in this match.
Well, you're going with the
Mr.
Canadian because you made it obvious earlier.
Yep.
You
Mr.
made it
Sami
way
Zayn.
too obvious.
Let her
That's
have
what
I mean.
fun! You fucking stick in the mud.
I'm just saying, like, go ahead, have fun, but I'm like, oh my god, speed it up.
No.
No.
As someone who has a flair for the dramatic, Fortune, I like the wind-up.
Thank
Craven
you.
is a fucking dick pistol.
Somebody has to be.
Can we get hashtag Craven is a dick pistol in the comments section down below, please? Thank you.
I mean, you said you were going to be a heel champion. You've been anything but.
Hey, heel champions have a flair for the dramatic.
Drew McIntyre. Short. Easy.
Okay,
to the
Baron
point.
Corbin. Fuck, sorry. Look at how my left nut tastes. Like,
It tastes fine.
yeah, I bet it fucking does. That's
Sorry,
like
that
fucking
might have
dunk
figured.
that bitch in your martini.
Drew McIntyre is my pick.
Oh. 2 against 1.
That's why I said his name.
McIntyre.
Good old fireworks.
So I love how, like, even though there are 8 participants in these matches, 2 of us on each match agreed.
Yep.
So, okay, you want to know what? Allow me to explain why I haven't picked the others. I agree with you guys on Orton.
Mhm.
Like, I would be fine if he wins it, but he doesn't need it. Andrade, I've already talked about it earlier. Balor would be cool, but he doesn't need it. He has the IC belt.
Right.
Mhm.
Ali would be cool, great potential, especially if it was like Ali Kofi in the future, would be great. Kofi's not going to retain it, so fuck it.
Who the fuck is building IKEA furniture behind you?
I said fireworks.
Is that fireworks?
Yeah, it's made 2-4 weekend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, we're, like, filming this all the way from Canada, huh? Don't you know?
Here, I'll close the window. Maybe that'll mute it down a bit. Remember, you and I have damn good mics. They pick up fucking everything.
Yeah, we do.
So, yeah. You know, Ali would be great. Like, it would give him a great push. But he still has plenty of time for that. Like, he needs to get past his fucking feuds with Andrade and fucking Corbin and shit.
And maybe you can have a rivalry with Ricochet.
Yeah, you know, they're both fucking faces. Ricochet, I
Yeah,
agree with
kinda-
both of you guys. He's been here not long enough to really do shit. Sami Zayn, great wrestler, but...
Yeah.
Corbin?
Corbin, no. Flat out, no.
Ah, no.
So, like, okay, Sami Zayn, I could picture as IC or US Championship, yeah. But he doesn't have... I'm thinking like Vince. He doesn't have that thing that Vince loves. He doesn't have that ruthlessness, that aggression.
That ruthless
And
aggression.
yet, for some reason, all of
Comedy.
these promos these days feel like it's Vince writing it for him.
Because it probably is Vince's writing team writing it for him.
It's just Vince mind controlling him and saying what he's been saying.
Just through a Canadian accent instead
These
of...
bandwagon hopping fucking nerds.
I love how your Vince is the same as fucking Nappa.
It really is, isn't it?
Anyways, next match.
Hey, Vegeta, put my son in a match with the Biz. In a cage. Yas.
Next match. Fortune. Fortune.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello.
she's back. She's in the Arctic tundra or some shit, but she's here.
No, she does the fireworks. The fireworks are too loud to drown out my voice. Let's see. So we have 2 championship matches left.
Yup.
Let's get the easy one out of the way then. Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship.
Okay, thank God you said the easy one and you said that one. If you fucking did that to me and said like Seth Rollins and AJ, I would have told you to fucking go home.
But that would be the heel side of me would have said that, but
Becky wins.
Lacey's
not.
lol, Becky wins.
Lacey's not. fucking winning this. I don't give a shit.
I almost would have given her the edge if she was in the Money in the Bank.
I would have given her like more of an edge or like more discussion about it if Lacey actually fucking wrestled.
Anybody else in the mood for popcorn?
It's the fucking fireworks.
Through the window.
Through the window, through the wall.
Okay. Before I make my pick, I'm gonna do some fantasy booking.
Oh God.
Okay.
Because imagine this match will probably be the second of Becky's 2 matches.
Yep.
What if it could be? What if the cash-in winner tries to take out Evans because she's the easier target, takes out Lynch, but then Evans capitalizes and then wins. Can you see that happening?
I could see that happening, yes. I like, the only way I could see Lacey winning, aside from that, is if Charlotte fucks up Becky that bad.
Well, that's the story that they have to tell going into this match, is that, like...
Yeah, like, a
Charlotte
post-match
took
herself.
everything out of Becky. Yes,
Yeah.
she's got time to recover, but does she have enough time?
Yeah, like, if like, after the match, Charlotte, like, assaults Becky with a chair and a candlestick and a table and this and that and this and that.
Or if the match is just good enough that you're like, wow, yeah, the fucking... Becky put
Yeah.
everything into beating her.
Right, you know? Like, give us a reason to why we can actually think Lacey has a chance. Because...
But
The other
seeing
thing
that,
is, with her finisher being a strike, it can come out of nowhere, it can come from behind.
Lacey's finisher is a strike.
It's
Yep.
called the women's
It's a punch.
right.
Oh, comedy.
it's a punch.
Oh, really? I would never fucking guessed.
Yeah, she hits her with the left hand. Never sees it coming.
Almost like a Superman punch.
Although it's a lot more stiff, and if you actually see her use it in NXT, it looks pretty neat.
But saying that, I am going for Becky 2 belts.
Becky! And finally, which should be probably the main event, unless one of these
Ladder matches?
ladder matches actually does main event.
Or
Otherwise,
Becky-
this
or
should
Becky
main
matches.
event.
Okay.
Seth Rollins defending his championship against AJ Styles. This
Oh,
fucking match is going to be amazing.
okay. Because y'all know I do this, if I don't know how something looks, I typically look it up while recording. God damn, that is a stiff hand.
Yeah.
Well, apparently she has a submission as well.
She does.
Does she?
Oh, no, it's not a submission, sorry.
Wait.
It's like this weird, like, reverse sit-out powerbomb-esque thing. It looks fucking pretty good. Anyways, Seth versus AJ. When it comes to when it comes to singles matches, match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, holy fuck, this has to be match of the night.
I completely agree.
Like, if it's not, like, god damn this match. This is like when Shinsuke versed AJ at, like, Survivor Series or whatever it was.
WrestleMania.
Like, it's that level of, like, we need this in our life.
I completely agree. You're looking at two of the best wrestlers in the industry today.
Two of the best tactical wrestlers, overall best.
Yeah, just
Even
like
on the mic.
high fly, striking, character work,
Mic skills.
mic skills, selling,
Entrance-wise.
their ability to, like, counter moves really quickly and, like,
Their selling ability.
yeah, just absolutely incredible, both of them. I
Oh
don't
my
think anybody
God.
leaves this match looking bad.
Yeah. This match. Who introduced this match?
I did.
Cool. Fortune, take it away.
Okay, it's funny that we bring up Nakamura versus Styles in WrestleMania, because in a way, I have this weird way of thinking that it could be a sort of repeat of what happened back then, whereas we expected Nakamura to win, and yet he didn't.
So, hold on, we actually have expectations of who's going to win this?
Oh, yes,
Never-
100%. I already had my
Yeah,
my
you have it
prediction a
written out
long
already?
time ago. Yeah.
I'm gonna put this out there. Rollins retains, but Styles pulls Nakamura after the match.
Styles
To
goes
make
heel.
the... Yep. And Lobo's Rollins. To keep the rivalry going. Because this is not a one and done.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to agree to the point of who wins, but I will say it's not going to be a low blow. It's going to be like, Seth helps him up, handshakes, and then as Seth goes to pull away, AJ yanks him back and clubs him with the fucking elbow or something.
To basically just say, this ain't over.
Yeah, nah, dog. I beat you within an inch of your life and you barely scraped by. I'm not fucking done with you. We get it. Happy birthday, fucking Queen Victoria. Check ass.
Massacre.
I guess it's me now.
Yep.
Tis.
Hold on a second, guys. I'm just,
We're professionals.
Yeah, we're doing it. I'm uploading a thing as I'm, doing this shit.
And I'm trying to keep a puppy from losing his mind, so...
Oh, shitty
And I'm
puppy.
gonna talk above the fireworks.
Yeah, sorry that, my recording room is right by a fucking window.
Folks, Seth Rollins is winning this.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you why. AJ Styles, I believe, is going to go on to either a mid-card belt, or we may see him try and start a tag team.
With who, Parquet?
Well...
First off, 4K doesn't make sense there, but... 4K is why.
First off, my inner Disney Channel lover would love to see him start a tag team with Ali. Because
Wrong rosters.
Because it would be Ali and AJ.
Wrong roster.
I'm aware, but I don't care.
And first off, it'd be Ali, not Ollie.
This one would be Ali.
Prince Ali.
But honestly, whoever the fuck he wanted, he's AJ Styles. He's probably the big name in this tag team.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'd be kind of okay with whoever he decided to tag with. But
And
yeah, I
I'm-
think that honestly, Rollins, it's very much the same as Becky and Kofi in this case, where I just think it's way too early for them to lose the belt.
Yeah.
So,
And, fucking Seth beat Brock Lesnar for this. He's not gonna let AJ Styles take it from him.
AJ couldn't take it from Brock.
Exactly. That was one of Seth's points.
This is supremely interesting.
So I guess the only question left is who will be holding our belt when the curtains close?
Well, let's go ahead and do a bit of a roundup. On my end, I've got Tony Nese, Samoa Joe, Shane McMahon, Kofi Kingston, Nikki Cross, Becky Lynch, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Becky Lynch again, and Seth Rollins. Craven has Tony Nese, Samoa Joe, The Miz, Kevin Owens, Ember Moon, Becky Lynch, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins. And Lady Fortune has Tony Nese, Samoa Joe, Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, Nikki Cross, Becky Lynch, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Becky Lynch, and Seth Rollins.
Who would have ever thought you'd say Becky Lynch this many times in the recording?
Right? So...
No, if only she was like Bloody Mary and came out of our bathrooms, I would not mind.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches out of 10 that do not matter.
That's not a surprise at this rate, let's be honest.
Yeah, and honestly, like, predictability does not mean it's going to be bad. I think a lot of these matches are going to be really good, actually.
Yeah.
You know, Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens, I think, is going to be really great. Seth versus AJ is going to be a barn burner.
Like, at least the matches that we disagree on are going to be, like, killer matches.
Yes.
It's not like we disagree on Samoa and Rey. Or Reigns and Elias.
You're saying that we disagreed on Shane versus Miz.
Yeah, but at least that has a stipulation.
Yeah, there's a steel cage match. I think that, like, while the match in and of itself may not be, like, the pinnacle of wrestling ability, I think it's still going to be fun to watch.
Exactly.
Fair.
You know, watch out for Tony Nese and Arya Daivari. The cruiserweights are always awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to actually see what Daivari can do.
And of course, follow us on Twitter in case of any and all impromptu matches. We will be booking those as long as they are on the main card. So the card is subject to change. Daniel Bryan with Rowan versus the Usos could make it to the main card, and they can kick the fucking cruiserweights to the curb. Things can change.
Yep.
So you got to stay tuned to all of our Twitters, which are on screen and linked in the description below, if you want to know what is going on. I'm a broken human being.
And I'm most likely going to be live tweeting during the pay-per-view while my other two are watching Game of Thrones.
Other two? Excuse no.
First off, I'm watching Game of Thrones. Craven just doesn't have the network. However, there's a very good possibility that Craven will be over at my house on Monday.
Yep.
For us to watch the match. We might have a bit of a setup down here. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Yep. Interesting.
But until then, when the curtains close, yet again, I'm the Medieval Massacre for myself, Craven Gaming, and Lady Fortune. And we will see you